All right, guys, today we're going to be solving products of array self. We're going to find the solution using postfix and prefix. Let's go ahead and write down the theory. So the theory is that we're going to make a prefix by multiplying all the numbers before. So for example, we would get 1 times 2. So for example, this would look like, let's see, go ahead and copy this. The prefix for this would look like 1 times 2, which would equal, 1 times 1, because there's nothing to the left, 1, it'd equal 1 again. Then it would equal 2 because 4 on the left of it would be 1 times 2, and then 6 would be 2 times 4, so 8 and 8. And that is it. And let's go do the output. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and initialize our prefix sum. So let's go ahead and say prefixes array is would be equal to 1, and we want to make this the size of nums, which would be called length. We could use a length function and call nums. Then we could use postfix array. Well, I'm not going to initialize it. Instead, we'll have answer. Answer would actually initialize to a bunch of ones, and we multiply it and also do length of array of the nums. Let's go ahead and now fill our values in. Fill in values for prefix. And we could do this by doing for index in range length of nums. We go ahead and fill it in. So let's go say prefix. We're going to make prefix equal to 1 just because that's a neutral number. And we could say um, answer at this index is equal to, or actually kind of yeah, it's equal to prefix. Yes. And now we could update prefix. We could say prefix is multiplied and equal to nums at that index. Now that we've filled in all of the prefix, we want to fill out the postfix. Now we will do it in place and solve for, and now we'll solve for the postfix. And by solving for postfix, we actually go backwards on the array. So for that, we could use a for loop. We could use for index in range. Because we're going backwards, we're actually going to use the subtraction. So -1. So let's go get the length of nums. And because we start in at zero index, what up? Oh yeah, I see your story. You're like peach colored, bro. Yeah. Was it hella fun? Uh, uh, yeah, it's implied. Uh, Now we have postfix. I'm gonna initialize postfix to 1 just because that's a neutral number. And instead of setting it equal to prefix like before, because answer is already filled with the prefix numbers, we actually want to multiply right here, right? So that's what I'm doing. So now that we have that, we want to actually update postfix. I'm gonna take this out. We actually want to update postfix, and we can do that by doing postfix and multiply it, just like before, and multiply it by numbers at that certain index. And now that we have that, we can go ahead and just return answer because answer has been filled out twice. The first run through answer would calculate all the prefixes, and the second time we run, we calculate the postfix. But when we calculate the prefix, we went ahead and just multiplied it right away, just to save and make our space more optimal. And let's see, let's go do a quick run. Okay, so we made prefix array. We initialized it with ones. Okay, that's pretty good. That's why we could iterate through this right here. And we go ahead and have answer, and we iterated through that. And let's go ahead and just run our. Actually, I think this was, I might have hallucinated a little bit. I was trying to go for two answers. I don't think we actually need a prefix array, like at least this one. We never actually use it. So let's go ahead and take this out, try to submit it. And yep, we didn't even need it because our answer array was the only array that we needed. So no extra space. As you guys can see, I've been solving this question a lot. I got it wrong. But finally, I understand the question and I got it. Thank you guys for watching, and that's how you solve products of array except self.